my for the last Thursday day, I was so emotional and I cannot control myself, and I cried a lot. I frustrated a lot. I mean that I doesn't mean that I can't control it myself. I try my best to control it, but I can't control my emotion. I mean that the negative feeling in my inside. Well, today I'm so frustrated, and I really thought that maybe the universe, like for those who are in Western, maybe think that the God or some kind of, I don't know, just my belief. The like I learned about manifestations for the past few years, and I don't think that years. I mean that I just learned it for about 2 years, but I started to believe in myself more. I mean that I say it the universe, but what I'm truly mean is myself, my subconscious and conscious. So recently I was so like turbulent. I might use the word right, I don't know. If you don't know, English isn't my first language, so I speak it quite hard. Like I just studied it for about 1 or 2 years, and I'm trying to speak it as fast, as good as I can, so just trying my best. And I just want to say that I was so like frustrated this recent day, and I lost myself. Like I lost the right to control my life. I would say that think positively, but still I hate this life. I hate my recent life. I don't want it because there's lots of disadvantage. I mean that there's lots of things that make me frustrated, and I want to change it. I have the right to hate this life. I have the right to have the negative feelings. So why I always say that think bit positively. Well, if I mean that the things that I want myself to do is I can have feelings, but after all I need to get over that feeling as fast as I can, and after that like go back on track, because feelings, like living in that feeling is not too good, and I just want to try my best to stay on track and do what I want to do and enhance my life, because this life is fucking hard. And I don't know, for those guys, like I mean that each person have different life, so my hardship is maybe different with yours, but I'm so frustrated with these, and I want to change it. What else I want to talk? I mean that this recently, I don't know why I have mood swings. Maybe I was on the period, or I have to work for so long and I haven't have a time for myself to rest. I mean that after a rest, it's not truly a rest. It's just when I'm too exhausted and I can't working, and I have to like scroll or do some things that I think that it is good or beneficial for myself, but after all it is not. Well, I'm so frustrated, and I want to change. I mean that I will change definitely, because I can't live like this way anymore. I was so frustrated earlier, but I feel more calm right now because I can talk to myself and it's just calmer. Well, I think about what I'll think about myself, like what the fuck, why I think about that one, because I was so straight in my life. Like my life has so many things that make me very frustrated and stressed. Like I even myself make me feel stressed. Then why I have to think about the other feeling and the other assessment about myself? I mean that this recently, when I go to the I'm a people pleaser, and I mean that I want to be a good student in my teacher eyes. I mean that I'm not always a good student, but I am the persons who they are really believe in me. Like they trust me so much in my their determinations or my hard working. They trust me so much. And my MBTI is ENTG. So maybe if you know about this MBTI, you know that my characters is so one them. Like it is the normal things. Like they believe me is the normal thing, and I will try my best to prove them and to prove myself too. But then everything, when everything is so is what the fuck? I don't know how to describe it. I mean that when everything is so involved, I'm gonna use the right word. Like it's make me feel suffocated, and I just realized that I don't need to care about the other things. Like what others think about me is not necessary to bear that on my mind, to mind about that one. Like I will scared that my teacher will sad and will disappoint about me. Like they, and even if she and my mom will scold me that I'm doing things wrong, but what the fuck, I only I know that too. So if they scold me, just don't care about that one. Just don't care about that they are feeling. I mean that if they are sad or something, I really need to care about them. But if they are disappointed about me, they are disappointed about what I'm doing, then I don't need to care about that one, because I'm trying my best. I'm trying to tackle all the difficulty in my life, and I was trying so hard, and I don't need to care about them. Caring about them make me feel suffocated and feel this life is even more stress, and I don't want to stress, because stress make me become a person that I don't know, and that's not me. This was my week recently, since this week was so I was hated so much. I still have an extra class later. I feel this life is so tired, but I will try my best. So yeah. So last Tuesday, maybe Thursday or Friday, I have a quarrel with my sister, and at that time I was so frustrated, so emotional, and I go out at night. Like it's quite late, but I go outside and wander around. I just wandered, and I told my story with my friend. I was crying and telling her my circumstances, and she consoled me and she hear me, and after tell her a lot of things, I feel a little bit better, and I came back home and I just go to sleep immediately because I was too exhausted. I mean that my life is too exhausted, and at that time I even cannot control myself, and my hand was shaking a lot, and I even need to push my hand. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe push it, or squeeze it. I do something that's really hurt for my hands, and by that way I can calm myself down, and I just cannot hold my body, and it just constantly cry because I cannot control myself. And today I want to say to myself that don't let the other define myself. That's the key. That's the only key I want to say to myself. Don't think about what others think about me. Don't care about what the other expectations. It stressed me so much. You don't care about that one, okay? I didn't care about that one in the past, but I don't know why. After a period of time, I forgot about that one. So I need to record these videos again to tell me in the future that don't care about what other things, and the second one is don't care about what other expect about me. And the things I need to care is about my emotions. Like if my emotions or my brain doesn't function well, I will do something that is so ridiculous or so like I may regret it later. That's all. Love you guys. Bye bye.